Hey, come on in, let's have some fun. Like, he just woke up from his this. At this point, the seat has come off, the front wheel has come off. A lot of the TVs have the World Series game on right now. It's the third game. Yo, he was just sitting on the fence like just 3 seconds ago. Just a second before I started the clip, in fact. He was just sitting there like, hey, come on in, let's have some fun. Like, he just woke up from his birdhouse and it's like time to fly away, that kind of thing. Just like it's time for me to start my day with a walk. Well, yeah, a great start to the day here at 8:31 a.m. But yay for a nice morning walk around the Liso Park. Ain't that nice? So Mondays are starting to get tougher and tougher for me based on schedule, so I do want to make the video as good as I can each time I get up on this day of the week to start, because I have applied for extra drum lessons as a preparation for a concert. And because on Saturday the last concert at the Stillwater restaurant had took place and they're about to shut it down. But yeah, it is still being discussed at the moment about that. One alternative is that they'll do it in another restaurant that is within the area. Well, not the Dana Point Harbor area, of course, but the sidewalk on the same path where Stillwater is, but they are going to shut down. That's one option, but also we could, look at this. I just found this sitting on the floor here. A wheel of a bike just came off. Well, that would suck for the biker. It's just so insane. Like, one of the wheels of the bike had come off. It's as if I would be driving myself to college and see the front part of the car come off with two of the front tires. So yeah, we'll hear more and more about it where they decide the concert to take place. One other option is the lobby of the Rock School, which you guys have seen me play in the spring concert. So the second time I took part in it, when I played Billie Jean and While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Well, yeah, that's one other alternative for now, even though it has not been decided. I guess it's a lot of those business changes, when I was closing down, and that can really impact the schedule. But yeah, that's all. So yeah, here's the other part of that bike that had an accident. Holy crap, it fell right into the drain. This is, whoa. Yeah, and the wheel has come off too. Well, yeah. Oh my. Like, it would be so freaking hard to carry this at this point. The seat has come off, the front wheel has come off. Like, it's, yeah. I would never even want that happen to my bike. It would suck like hell to have a bike accident quite like this. Even though I don't ride my bike as much, I still have that e-bike, but after getting a driver's license, I don't ride it as much anymore. We still got an overcast here, though it is expected to start opening up soon enough. In the next 3 days, we are going to get into a mid-fall kind of heat wave that will bring us back to the summer vibes. As we got a big increase in the temperatures. Today, we got, well, I'll say in degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius. So today we got up to 74, which will go up to 84 on Tuesday, then 87 on Wednesday, and in degrees Celsius today that would be 23, tomorrow 29, and then Wednesday 30. Well, that was a lovely walk outside right before I took classes, and during the school day I received a message regarding the day of, well, the possible day for the show. So I got a text message from my drum instructor saying that from next week I will start the extra drum classes. That would have been from today, but it was just last night when we had confirmed, and so it wouldn't work easily within just one day. So we just needed more time to make sure that I would be extra prepared. So yeah, from next week I'll be taking three. We're taking 3 drum classes, 2 solo and 1 with the adult band, as I'm still getting up to that. I'll give you a heads up about it. Earlier today during the school day, I got a message saying that stay tuned for it. It'll be on December 6th. So on December 6th at 9 p.m. I will be performing with the adult band. So that's just under 6 weeks away, and next Monday I'll start taking extra classes. We'll see if we're going to be all together next rehearsal, which is in just 2 days. Because we were all together 2 Wednesdays ago, but last Wednesday we had half of the squad absent. So we ended up only 3 people. Well, if you include the instructor as well, and 4, but we missed out with 4 people. One of them had a pretty rough working schedule, so he didn't come to the rehearsal. But unfortunately with one of the others, sadly he broke his hip. And that's the guy that, I think I was talking about this last week, but for 2 of the songs we will have an extra drummer where he'll be playing the percussion drums. Unfortunately he broke his hip and he couldn't even make it to rehearsal. He had to walk with walking sticks, and that sucks. I'm hoping that he gets better and it gets resolved as soon as possible. Like, if you guys remember in year 2 of my vlogs when I broke my arm and I couldn't use my left arm for almost 3 weeks. That happened when I was playing, I was still in middle school and I was playing basketball. I was trying to defend the shot and I fall on the floor and I was in so much pain. And then minutes later, I realized I broke my arm. And that was my story, obviously. I recall it was a Tuesday. It was second lesson after having math class, and I broke my arm, and I did not go to school for the rest of that week. So here's the fitness center. A lot of the TVs have the World Series game on right now. It's the 3rd game. And I don't follow baseball, but the Dodgers are in the World Series once again. It is 1-1 after 2 games. The 3rd game is going on right now, so I can't wait to go to the WR Kitchen Bar on Wednesday evening. I'm looking to do a vlog there just to see how the customers are gonna go wild and crazy and see what's going on, and that shall be fun. But yeah, speaking of, I don't follow baseball as much. It's like, oh god, let me put it into this perspective. I don't follow sports as much as I used to, especially after hearing all these betting scandals. And this morning I woke up to one other of those, like, hear about betting scandals going on in basketball, but even in soccer as well. That just ruins the beauty of the sport, and it just seems like it isn't, in some areas, not as competitive as it should be. These days it's just about betting and gambling, and basically some officials just influencing one another. And yes, in the NBA, something like that has happened in the recent days, in case if you have been following or not. Yeah. So, that's just that. December 6th is going to be the day of my rock concert. We don't know where yet. We don't know at which place, but 9 p.m. December 6th. Alas, it's going to be the last time that I get to take part in that adult band. I did have a mindset, though, that I could have a 4th season, but I don't think I'm going to get to do that as it stands. So after 3 seasons, I'm going to call that it. I will make a video that's over half an hour on that day, that's for sure. But yeah, that's the third and the last time I'm going to take part of it. Well, yeah, because in under a year from now, I'll be moving out of California. That chapter of my life is slowly coming to an end, and yeah. So we're going to be in a 3-day warming trend after today, from what I found on the Weather Channel, and I'm looking to take another day where I go to the beach and have some of that fun. Either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm thinking tomorrow would be a fairly nice day to do it. We did have a look at those cameras, by the way, yesterday night or day before. I'm talking a waterproof camera, which you can find on Target, which is the Kodak PixPro WPZ2, which we found 2 colors of the product itself, which is at $160. With the PixPro feature, it comes in 3 colors, which are blue, yellow, and red. Basically the primary colors. Though in black and white, they also have these, but they don't have the PixPro feature. On Walmart, it would be for $170, whereas on Target, it would be for $160. And with these waterproof cameras, they can record as much as 1080p quality. And speaking of waterproof, it would work underwater until you get to 15 meters underwater. That's equal to 49 feet. Well, we'll see which day turns out to be more ideal for that. And of course, the other day, without even knowing, I didn't bring swimming goggles. Like, at some point, my eyes were almost turning red from that salt. Yeah, sometimes the sea can be one big bitch when it acts so salty. Just like a day in kindergarten, you're in a picnic, and it's like, hey, that's my Oreo. No, that's my Oreo. Hey, you give my Oreo, dog. That kind of shit. Well, anyway, guys, so it is the end of the day already. I'm gonna call that it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do leave this a like and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.